that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. They kick out to Hield. The shot comes out. Avdia with a defensive effort. To the inside. Hammeron nails the baby hook.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Simons against Curry. Pokes one up. And the rejection by Ayton. Grant kicks to Ayton. First quarter, just over a minute played.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Brent with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team. Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Green. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Back to Jackson Davis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Simon. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Curry. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by Kamare.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Hield plays with such drive and intensity at all times, and he just can't help but create a foul shot with that opportunity.
Second free throw, no good. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But it's
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Curry looking around. And he drives in. They kick out to Hield. Curry against Avdia.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Outside, Simons. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Simon. Simons has got 3 assists tonight. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Portland leading by 13. Simons kicks to Ayton. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Simons. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 12 points for him.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ayton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Portland. Their lead at 15. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Blazers?
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
We got DeAndre Avdia out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the shooting guard position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a benchmark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Hield. Clock at 6. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Grant goes in, and the dunk by Grant.
That's what he does when he drives to the hoop. Look out.
Warriors trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And then Hield with the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. And it's Simons off the drive. Ayton, the pass to Simons. Outside, Avdia. Takes it inside. Pass to Kamare. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Kamare's got 6.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Curry, that's good.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
Trailblazers leading by 20. Simons kicks to Avdia. Lets it go with a 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jackson Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Hey, Brent, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Curry against Simon. Curry dishes to Green. Count the basket.
Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect.
Here's Simons. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And it's Green missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Nifty move. And Ayton with the layup. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Jackson Davis with it. Now Avdia defending. Outside Curry. Back to Jackson Davis. And it's Portland with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And the wide open shot from Green. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 5 now.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's Portland holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Warriors.
Poor communication right now.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to...
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. And it's Butler and it's small forward. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
They kick it out to Green. Pass to Hield. Blocked again.
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
Avdia finds Simons. Back to Avdia. Grant sets a screen for Avdia. To the middle. And Grant slams it home.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Now, here's Looney. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Butler. Count that bucket. Butler's got 7 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Looney with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. Here's Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Kamare misses.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Healed, can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Here's Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Moody. Rebound by Murray. Portland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Henderson attacking. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Oh, man, Scoot Henderson, an elite leaper.
Curry is inside. Henderson defending. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Curry finds Butler. Here's Podziemski. Defended by Sharp. Post misses the shot.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. And he converts the layup. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now, not just from deep, Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Here's Henderson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Trailblazers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Here's Podziemski. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot. They're just
And so it's Portland with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Walker. He's out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Murray in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Ayton, the pass to Murray. Outside, Walker. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important?
Oh, yes, sir.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
The Warriors shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Spencer, guarded by Walker. Pass to Rowe. Here's Spencer, lets it go from deep. Walker with the rebound. Henderson attacking, and then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Spencer. Henderson defending. The three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Golden State moving it around. Looney passes to Rowe. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, is he active. I love seeing Sharp just get after it on the backboard.
Pass to Looney. Here's Rowe. To end the run. Looney finds Podziemski.
2 minutes.
To the left side wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Post. Hits the three-point bomb. Post has got his first 3 points of the game.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch. Now those big guys are everywhere.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Sharp. And they're pushing it up.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Simons.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Outside Curry. Pass to Rowe. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Grant. The Warriors pull it in.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
rebounding trend over the last few months for Miles Turner.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards. Again.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for Portland, Williams is out there with Avdia. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Sharp in at the 2.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Pass to Sharp. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Avdia. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Poke loose. Simons with a steal. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Simons. The Pacers making their last shot. Avdia outside. Pass to Grant. Back to Avdia. 5 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Avdia's got his second bucket on the night.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
And here's Halliburton, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Portland. Pass to Turner, outside Mathurin. Siakam with a screen on Grant. Mathurin passes to Siakam, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Halliburton. And the shot's good. Halliburton's got 6.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
1:57 left in the first quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Siakam against Avdia. The drive by Siakam. The shot comes out. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Williams with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Three-pointer Sharp. Indiana with a rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Simons outside. He takes it in. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Mathurin missing. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. They lead by 7. Williams passes to Avdia. And another shot. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Avdia's got 10.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Portland?
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Williams. Then there's Avdia, and it's Grant in at small forward. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pacers trail by 8.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points. And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Out to Simons. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Nembhard outside. That 3's off the mark. Trailblazers lead by 8. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Releases. The drive by Grant. Over Mathurin. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana on offense. Halliburton with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Streak it in. Here's Halliburton. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Silence. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Avdia from outside. Indiana with a rebound. After this game, they can look forward to LA, where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Turner, a screen on Simons. Here's Halliburton. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland leading by 8. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Simons. And the Pacers also making a change. McConnell, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Henderson drives in. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Walker, he's checked in for Avdia. The Pacers also with a sub. Toppin's checked in. Grant, the pass to Ayton. And he buries his first look.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
McConnell with it, now guarded by Ayton. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Shots good by Henderson.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Toppin, left side. And Ayton pulls it down. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. 1:09 left to play in the first half. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
So for the Blazers, Klingon comes in for Walker, and it's Kamara in for Grant. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
Here's Henderson. The putback. No good that time. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Shepard. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Portland making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Wiseman, he's checked in for Indiana. Jackson comes in for Shepard.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
And they're pushing it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
28.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is look out in Boston. It'll be the Celtics against the Mavericks. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
Two of the best teams in the league facing off. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. That's going to be a fun one, guys.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They're moving.
Thanks for joining us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Anthony Simons. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. We've got Obi Toppin. Aaron Nesmith is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Jackson, and it's Walker in at the small forward position. Trailblazers lead by 8. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
McConnell passes to Jackson. Stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to Murray. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead. Well, Indiana shooting 52% from the floor so far. Walker draws the double. Stolen by Ayton. It's a one-on-one situation. Three-pointer. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
So for the Blazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Reith. Kamara comes in for Murray. And it's Rupert in for Thibault. Johnson, he's checked in for Indiana. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Ayton with a screen. Hits the trifecta.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
To the wing on the left. And here's Toppin from the arc. Banton pulls it in.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Good on the shot. Kamare's gotten his first bucket of the night. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Here's Ayton. Here's Kamare. To the middle. Shot clock at 6.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Now McConnell. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Walker finds Johnson. And here's Toppin from the arc. Portland with a rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. Pass to Ayton. Here's Kamare for 3. The offensive rebound. The shot misses. Pacers trail by 17. Outside Neesmith. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Kamare, covered by Johnson. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Toppin passes to Walker. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland leading by 19. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Aggressive work in the lane. Toppin has the size and he has the bounce.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Johnson. Siakam comes in for Walker. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. And that one's good. Sharp.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Turner. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Avdia out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Sharp. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
First team foul.
Halliburton against Simons. Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Now here's Turner. Back to Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Defended by Avdia. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Out to Simons. The 3 is up. Avdia can't get it to go. Indiana shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Matherin. On the wing, Nembhard. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Siakam. He drops it from range. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Here's Williams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Halliburton against Simons. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Halliburton outside. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. Avdia with a steal. To the paint. Here's Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Inside. Here's Halliburton. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
They were well prepared coming in. It showed a real competitive streak.
I know exactly what you're referring to. I mean, with this victory, they'll get the edge in the season series by taking 2 of their 3 meetings.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Simons.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And here's Simons outside. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Here's Sharp. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. To the inside, Siakam, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Avdia from outside. That shot missing. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well.
anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first job is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. Now Halliburton. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Siakam a screen on Butler. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Can't cash in from close range.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Curry kicks to Hield. Back to Curry. Banked in off the glass.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Siakam a screen on Curry. Halliburton, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Here's Curry following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Curry can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Turner finds Siakam. Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For the Pacers, they come in off the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Driving in. Here's Butler. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. To the paint. Mathurin against Butler. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Turner with the steal. Here's Nembhard, covered by Hield. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Halliburton, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Well, he is tough to slow down.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Halliburton with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner. He said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas.
Thanks, David.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Curry gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And again, Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Green in the post. Siakam's there. Pass to Butler. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with him.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot.
Oh, nice anticipation from Halliburton. His teammates appreciate when he goes after that offensive glass. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Turner finds Mathurin. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Butler against Turner. Green. And Green is right there. He has 7.
This is the energy that Green provides. Just flat out refuses to give up on any play.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Down low. And finished off by Siakam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Hield with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Launches it. Hield can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Hield dishes to Curry. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Curry against Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. Back to Halliburton. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Curry kicks to Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
As a larger guard, Hield can get up with the big boys.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. Nine for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys, he cannot miss.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Kuminga down low. Siakam's there. Here's Jackson Davis. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana leading by 9. 1:22 left to play here in the half. Halliburton, that's good.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That's the first of 6 played on the road. The 3-ball from Curry.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. And it's 8 points for Siakam. Kuminga down low. Covered by Siakam. Outside Curry. Back to Kuminga. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Halliburton drives in, and it's good for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Spencer. And the 3 off target. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Jazz. Toppin up top, defended by Kuminga. High arcing shot. The shot by Turner no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
Okay, so now that is more than enough.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Brandon Pajemski. Gary Payton II is out there with Looney. And it's Santos in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 25 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to post. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shepard with the ball. To the inside. Swiped it away. On the wing, Payton. Neesmith covering.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now Halliburton. He's got 25. Pass to Neesmith. A 3-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 7. Payton finds Pajemski. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Payton. Good, nice job down low. Payton's got his first points of the game.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
It's stolen. Here's Santos. No good on the 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Miles Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's Podziemski. Here's Looney, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Looney's got his second bucket of the night. Indiana leading by 6. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. A shot by McConnell, no good. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Green gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's McConnell. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Payton. 5 on the clock. Can't connect from short range. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now, here's Nesmith. He's defended by Podziemski. Here's Shepard, and he banks in the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Warriors trail by 6. Here's Podziemski. They kick it out to Green. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Here's McConnell, and the layup is good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Green. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And it's an added bonus when Green has games like these. Keep riding his hot hand.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Payton. Stolen by McConnell. Inside, Shepard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Out to Payton for the 3. And no good. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Wiseman's out there with Walker. And it's Jackson in at the point. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Halliburton subbed in for Jackson. Halliburton against Curry. Halliburton outside. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Jackson Davis. That one falls.
The playmaking of Hill, it's really improved over the years.
The Pacers shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter. The Warriors trailing. Here's Jackson Davis. No good with the triple. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Green kicks to Curry. Tries again. Wow! Magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Siakam finds Mathurin. Right block shot, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Green from downtown. The Pacers pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now, here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Warriors trail by 11. Curry goes inside. Left side, Kuminga. Butler from outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One is on Hield. And free throw good from Nembhard. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. He's off on the second. What should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pacers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Halliburton.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And he gets it to go. Here's Halliburton. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Halliburton's got 34.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.
basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Avdia is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Williams. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Butler goes in, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Now here's Hield. His last outing, he had 18 points. He takes it in. Can't get it to fall. The Blazers on offense. Here's Sharpe. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Out of this world. Sharpe is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Hield from outside. And the Warriors miss again.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Butler after the Trailblazers pick up two. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
Grant with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a look here at David West. The Warriors could use a bit of his toughness right now.
West was such a tough competitor. I bet he could still give you 8 minutes if you asked him to.
Now here's Curry. Last game we saw him score 32. Pass to Jackson Davis. Hield outside. Shoots over Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Good work there as it goes. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Simons kicks to Avdia. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Denny Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. This guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Avdia with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Simons coming off a solid outing against Indiana. And there's the drive and the rejection by Curry.
Hustle, anticipation, those are keys for Steph Curry on blocks like that.
Here's Avdia. The kick out to Simons. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Portland leading. Simons on the wing. Back to Williams. And the rejection by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green finds Butler. And he makes good on the layup. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
Sharp against Teal. Sharp with it. 17 points in his last outing.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Portland trailing here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Hield can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Butler against Grant, and it's Butler missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Down low, Green. The layup missed. Three-pointer, Simon sinks the triple. Simons has got his second basket of the night. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Avdia is out there with Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simon. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Sharp and at the 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Warriors, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Curry wide open. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. The Warriors pull it in. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Curry with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. And it's Butler missing. Portland leading by 6. To the inside. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Stolen by Grant. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown 3-point shooter. Brenny's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
And the Warriors miss again. Trailblazers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Avdia. Ayton at the elbow. Simons from outside. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Here's Sharp. There's the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Jackson Davis. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Denny Avdia.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. Goes up the baseline, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Swinging, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Anthony Simons.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. The rebound by Grant.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Looney kicks to Butler. Into the lane. Oh, there's Butler driving in.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Sharp. Stolen away. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Curry has it in the corner. Off target with his 3.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Kicks it out to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Well, Grant showing some toughness on that play. He welcomes the contact. He's so athletic, goes right through it that time.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Kamar is checked in, and Delano Banton's subbed in for Shaedon Sharp. Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
It's Henderson on the wing. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
Yeah, but there's always this point. You got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Kuminga. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play? And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for Golden State.
I don't see that.
Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in, and that one's good by Henderson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Podziemski. Misses the 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
Warriors trail by 18. Curry passes to Payton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Scoot Henderson. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Curry from past the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
They grab their own miss. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's Curry, and the rejection by Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Buries it from 3-point range. Looney's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
And the shot goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Spencer. That 3 off the mark. Williams passes to Banton. Now Ayton. Outside for Murray. Pass to Rupert. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range. Rupert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here's Banton. There's a screen by Williams. Banton, the pass to Williams. Over Looney. The Warriors pull it in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Payton attacking. Golden State moving it around. Spencer's shot is off. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Williams passes to Banton. Back to Williams. Here's Banton. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Ayton. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Looney. Williams with the block. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Green comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Peyton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
That's a 2 from Hield. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Ayton throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Hield can't hit. From deep three-point territory. And so it's Portland leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The one goal. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Jabari Walker. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Avdia on the wing. Sharp the pass to Avdia. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hield's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Green. There's the 3. Hield can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Portland no good that time either.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. With the drive. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Simons from outside. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Green. Not a hand on it.
No way, says Denny Avdia. Got right to that one.
Spencer's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
3-pointers, Simon. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
Jackson-Davis. Good. good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Simons up top, guarded by Kerr. Good on the bucket. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Curry attacking, pass to Green, and stolen by Simons.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Simons.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Jacks up a 3. Healed, can't hit. Now Avdia fires from deep, and the 3 ball is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Simons on the wing, guarded by Kerr. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in it.
And Simons drops them both. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Curry. Right wing. Butler finds Green. Let's go. Jackson Davis off the mark. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control.
It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Avdia, Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Sharp. He played a great game against Indiana. Avdia from outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on, and Coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him, stick with it, try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And the basket by Siakam.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
And it's good. 2 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Turner, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Here's Halliburton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Grant outside. Avdia, screen on Matherin. Three-pointer Sharp. Sinks the tray.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Turner. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Blazers. Matherin passes to Halliburton. Avdia against Matherin. 4 on the clock. Avdia pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Simons. Some room here for Williams. Money on the 19-footer. Williams has got his second basket on the night. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Halliburton going inside. Soft touch off the glass.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Oh! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Simons with a steal. He's all alone. Oh, throw it down.
Can you say
wow.
Elevation? And good luck catching Simons when he takes off like this. What a full court play.
Here's Halliburton. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Boy, the power of Pascal put it on the deck and with authority.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The drive by Nembhard uses the glass to finish the layup. And that ties it up.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, and Simons is such a skilled two-guard. Fantastic at keeping his balance through contact. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer. Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Halliburton on the attack. Oh, Williams with the block. On the wing, Simons. He's covered by Matherin. Three-pointer, Sharp. Buries it from 3. Sharp's got 6.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Halliburton. And he lays it up and in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Grant. Avdia from outside, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Offense is coming free and easy. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court right now for Portland. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharp. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Halliburton. To the wing, right side. Turner finds Siakam. Takes it inside. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
You see the relentless nature when Pascal Siakam decides to put it on the deck and drive it. That is sweet.
Simons against Halliburton. Out to Simons. Clock at 6. Avdia outside. From behind the arc. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Now here's Matherin, still without a bucket. Nembhard outside. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And he gets the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Trailblazers lead by 5. Three-pointer Sharp. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Simons missing. Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard outside. Back to Turner. Pass to Nembhard. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for Portland. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Williams. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Three-pointer Sharp. Pacers with a rebound.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
It's stolen by Henderson, and they're running. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, already a pretty cunning defender. Henderson finds chances to swipe the ball and sets the play in motion.
Now here's Siakam. Give him 8. And Siakam with the slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot.
Whoa!
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
They double-team Halliburton. Here's Matherin. And Ayton pulls it down. Trailblazers lead by 6. Henderson, the pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And it's Matherin missing. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter.
And Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Siakam looking it over. Three-pointer, Halliburton. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Here's Henderson, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch, that's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. It's Avdia on the wing. Another one falls for Portland.
Well, just ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. That is Denny Avdia. This guy has an instinct to score it.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be back in a moment.
It'll be the Mavericks against the Celtics in Boston. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
Gentlemen, I can't.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Low assist numbers pop.
That does it for half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Nembhard and Matherin, they're the wings. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
In transition, here come the Pacers from downtown. And it's Matherin missing. Portland leading by 15. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Ayton with the stuff.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big...
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Toppin shot is off.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Portland now. They're on a 12-3 run. Inside. In transition, here come the Pacers. And Indiana misses again.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Indiana has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Offensive rebound to the right side. And here's Turner from the arc.
Minutes remaining in the third.
That one no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Sharp finds Henderson. Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Oh, B.A., there is no doubt. One of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Never afraid of a little physicality. Mr. Ayton, the and one.
And Indiana with some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Turner. Wiseman comes in for Shepard. And it's McConnell in for Jackson. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Grant. There's Nesmith with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Dyby with a drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
McConnell passes to Wiseman. Back to McConnell. Outside Nesmith. Will it go? Portland with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Thibault. They grab their own miss. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Walker's shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Thibault. And Bryant pulls it down.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Anthony Simons.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. Simons got 16 points now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to...
And so it's Portland with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Williams is out there with Abdia. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jabari Walker, and it's Rupert in at the shooting guard position. And Indiana with some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Neesmith comes in for Shepard. And it's Nembhard in for Jackson. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up. Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Siakam against Williams. Off the outside. Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Simons against Halliburton. The drive by Simons. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Tyrese Halliburton.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Another miss by Halliburton.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Outside, Williams. Walker, a screen on Turner. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pulls up on the wing. Avdia with a steal. Here's Simons. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And Siakam, here we go. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
The Pacers making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Reith, he's checked in for Portland.
Oh, my God! Look out below!
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Basket's good. Halliburton's got 21 points in the game.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Simon's shot is good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And it's Simons penetrating, and he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. And here's Turner from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Simons.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Halliburton. And the basket is good. Halliburton's got 31 points.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Here's Simons.
Oh, wow! Incredible! And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And a miss there on the triple. Nembhard outside. Over Avdia. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Here's Sharp.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Portland. Sharp. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Timeout called. The Pacers.
To the Pacers.
They trail by 48. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Simons.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on
the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. And it's Butler in at the 3. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the miss by Draymond Green. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Driving the lane, and stolen by Siakam. Oh, and here comes Mathurin all alone. Finished off the break. Mathurin's got the first points up on the board here for the Pacers.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Curry, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From deep, Green. The rebound by Turner.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Halliburton drives in. Missed inside. Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jackson Davis finds Curry. Over Halliburton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's the teardrop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistent.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Here's Halliburton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Butler with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Butler kicks to Curry. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Nembhard. 17 points in his last outing. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Spins. 6 to shoot. Siakam scores off the spin.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Hield. Nembhard covering. Curry attacking. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Turner.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
I now I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Tell you what, the passing game of Butler, impressive. Doesn't just look for his shot, wants to make his teammates better.
Now, here's Halliburton. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Jackson Davis. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And that one, good. Halliburton's got his third basket of the night.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
And there's Green on the assist by Curry.
Make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Halliburton against Curry. And it's Halliburton missing. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Three-pointer Hield. The offensive rebound. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Siakam inside. Defended by Butler.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
It's a tie game in Indiana. Let's take a quick break now, and then... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. Last game we saw him score 32. Clock at 6. Curry gets it to go inside.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Trailblazers. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. It's deflected. Mathurin against Butler. Green, the pass to Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the league could react.
It's Nembhard on the wing. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Offline with his 3. Warriors leading by 4. Three-pointer, Butler. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Jackson Davis.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Hield with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Curry passes to Butler. Golden State moving it around. Jackson Davis. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Indiana again missing. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Neesmith, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Golden State also making some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And Kuminga's subbed in for Draymond Green.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Siakam outside. Here's Turner. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Curry in the lane. And there it is for him. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the shot goes in. Halliburton's got 9.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Curry dishes to Kuminga.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Ryan is checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Curry kicks to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
McConnell passes to Bryant. It's stolen by Kuminga. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Out to the wing. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach? And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Warriors.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside.
Thanks for spending half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Kuminga. Podziemski out there with Heel. Then it's Butler. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. Drills it from outside. Podziemski's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to post. The kick outside to Butler. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Jackson, he's checked in for Shepard. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. Mathurin finds Jackson, and Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Warriors making a change here. It's taken away by Payton. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trail by 4. Walker with it. Now Payton defending. Toppin can't get it to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The kick outside to Butler. Back to Payton. Butler, a screen on Walker. 5 to shoot. And the basket by Payton. Payton's got his first 2 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Walker's shot is off. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Hield. Butler feeling it out a bit. And it goes down 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And here's Walker outside. Outside Mathurin. A second chance effort. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Jackson passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pacers trail by 6. Outside Mathurin. Here's McConnell. Goes back up. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Fires it up. Spencer's shot is off.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Kuminga with it. He's picked up by Walker. Kuminga against Mathurin. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time erupting for a throwdown.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And a wide open look for Mathurin. No good from outside.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Podziemski. 5 points in the game. Going inside. Now Jackson Davis. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Halliburton for three. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 5. And here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And good that time.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Curry passes to Green. To the wing on the left. Launches a three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
Turner finds Neesmith. Halliburton up top. Here's Nembhard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 6. Right side Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside for Curry. Back to Jackson Davis. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Halliburton against Curry. That shot is off. Good D by Siakam. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Hands it from downtown. Neesmith has got 5 points in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving it around. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski finds Payton. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And the rejection by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Podziemski with it. Mathurin picks him up.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Outside Butler. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Siakam gets to Turner. Back to Siakam. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And Curry, here we go. That one's not going to go. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. trailing by 2. Pass to Nembhard. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Siakam. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Jackson Davis. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And it's the Warriors' ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Healed outside. Shoots over Nembhard. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. So we see the Warriors get the win here. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.